What's up, folks? It's Alex again. I'm just going to do a comparison between both of my A bodies. My 69 Chevelle Malibu roller. Soon going to have a LS1 with a T56 in it. And then my 68 El Camino. Currently, it does have a 350 in it with a Saginaw 4-speed manual with some interior out of a 69 or 68 uh, 69 or 68 uh, Camaro. Switch the camera around, get some good shots of both. Let me close this hood. um I've had the Chevelle for I've had the Chevelle over a year. I've had the El Camino maybe 2 or 3 months, not even a full 3 months yet. um I have no complaints about either one, other than little rust here and there. um if you look at my other videos, you'll see that the El Camino is pretty much a rust bucket. um Good car, cool car, fun car, but it does um, have quite a bit of rust on it. Rear quarters, uh, the wheel hubs, a little bit here and there, and the floor pans. Um, a tiny speck in the bed right through here and right through there. A little coming through, peeking through over there. Not bad for what it is, I guess. Um, I have, I pretty much have too much money into this one. But I mean, just a side by side comparison, that rust, all of that rust on just this rear quarter panel is more than the whole rust on the body of this whole car. Um, it's got a little in the front quarter that can be patched up. This needs a new quarter. I'm honestly just gonna, like I said, cut off right below the Malibu plating, weld that back in, work it that way. Um, I want to keep as much original to this car. I don't care. I'll probably replace all of that on the other one. But this one, I want to keep as original as possible. Good bumpers, good glass everywhere except for the driver. But if you look at this quarter, it is solid. Like, there's a little bit of rust right down there that needs to get some attention taken to it. Um, Not bad though for what it is. You could still drive it like that, but I plan on putting probably some subs in there, so we don't want to break up anything else. Eventually, it will have a LS1 with a T56 6-speed in it that I have currently, that I got out of a '99 Trans Am. I'm gonna get some bucket seats. I don't really like the bench. I like the color and the style, but not the bench itself. Plus, I'm 6 foot, 270 pounds, so I'm gonna need a little bit more room. Got the headlights for it. Got some buckets, but moving along here, as you see, the rust on this side is very minimal. Like I said, it is rusty. There's no, you know, denying that. But it's still solid, completely solid. Now this one, you get over here, and this rust is pretty bad. It needs new tubs on the outer, at least. I don't know if you can see all that. Someone tried to put the little fender flare on there to kind of hide it, but what's the point in that? Got a little rocker rust down here too. A little front quarter rust. I'm not too worried about it. It'll be more or less driver quality just to take my kayaks and maybe pull a light trailer or something like that every now and then. Eventually, if I can figure all that out. It is rusty. You know, no denying that. Oh. Interior is in okay shape. I get like driver quality if you're not particular on looking good. If you would to fix the headliner and just kind of touch up some stuff here and there. I have this door handle that ended up coming off, so I'm gonna have to rig that up somehow. But just to compare, like I said, comparison between the two. This one needs some wiring for the lights. If you watched my other video, I said it's 68. I'm guessing it was an original 307 car. Eventually, I'm gonna put a 6.0 or a 6.2 if I can find a cheap one in here. I'd like to keep it manual, but I'm not against going to an automatic. But I would love to keep it manual. That one will be a manual. But like I said, just a comparison between them both. If you watch the other video, this one does run and drive, doesn't stop because it literally has zero brakes. When I say zero brakes, I'm talking about Flintstoning Flintstoning, or you gotta try to kill it. And I don't even know how you can kill it unless you're not going fast. This will be my car. Like I said, eventually it'll just be my daily project to work on, and this one will be my car that I take places and race and all of the good stuff. Like I said, this one is less of a project. This one is a decent project. Only difference is this one runs and it's pretty much ready to go. This one I gotta finagle some stuff to get it going. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna have a lot of comparison while I work on these. Honestly, I may end up selling that. Hopefully not. But I may end up selling that to get me a saltwater inshore boat. I may not though. But you never know, because this was the cheapest one I found online that had a title, and that's the cheapest one I found. That wasn't thousands of dollars. You either pay $10,000 and you may buy somebody else's hacked up job, or you can pay a lot lesser amount, because I definitely wouldn't pay $10,000, but pay a lot lesser amount and do everything yourself so that you know that this is done and that's done and that's done. This one isn't going anywhere. Even if I was homeless, I'd probably sleep in this car. Just because I know I may find another El Camino. You probably can. But one of these, you're not. I mean, it's hard telling where you can find one, and I've even looked at rollers that are in even less condition than this, that's not complete, doesn't have a motor, don't transmission, that are crushed somewhere, rusty frame, um, holes in the floor, all type of stuff, and people want $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 for them. Now I'm not saying you can't get one for cheap, only a couple $100. Like I know that Steve Davis, I think his name is on Instagram and Facebook. He bought his wife a '68 for like $500. That needed minor stuff, and it ran and drove. I don't know how he did that, but we shall see. Like I said, this is just a brief comparison video between the two. Let me know what you folks' favorite is between the two. Look at that. I thought it was some rust falling off, but I guess not. Let me know what you folks' favorite is between the two. I like El Caminos, but you cannot beat a Chevelle or Malibu. I mean, you just can't. And then of course you get the body, the style, all of that in the same package. So, but I'm no dummy, by the way. So if somebody was to say, "Oh, well, I'll buy both of these for some crazy price because they had the same color or had the same setup or whatever the case may be," I would sell both of them. And I'd even throw in the LS1 and the T56 I got. But like I said, that's kind of one of those we shall see things. I really don't plan on getting rid of this, but if I can get enough to buy another one of those that are running and driving how I want it, especially if it's a LS and 6-speed, I'd get rid of both of them. But yeah, that's it. Those are chickens, yeah. My chickens aren't old enough to be making all that noise. Or my wife's chickens, they're not really mine, but let me know what you think. Am I in over my head? Should I just sell them? Should I only work on one at a time and let the other one sit? Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about them. Like I said, 69 Chevelle Malibu and 68 El Camino.